Hi guys, Derek, Beach Mountain RC, back in the scale garage with the Rubi Red build. Been fabbing up some suspension, getting everything ready. Gonna have to redo the rear suspension links that I've already got made. I was trying to use some old stock just to save on material, and they're not quite long enough, so yeah. But I do have the front suspension links made. Everything's all ready to go. Gotta get it bolted up. I do make my own links using brass and aluminum tubing. I use this KS brass right here. That is my first layer that goes over my 440 steel rod. And then I put this aluminum stock over top of that, if my camera will focus. I'll be leaving stuff in the description down below, just so you can look up the materials and everything. I just use simple tube cutter to cut the length. I do use a digital caliper to get my links and make sure everything's exact. Now, I am going to have to put some slider panels on the side here for my radio equipment and battery. And I ordered these side sliders from Axial. Just bolt on right there, no problem. But am going to have to do a little bit of cutting so that they can form to the body. And that is the number for the part right there, description and everything. Once again, I will be leaving everything in the description down below that I'm using. So we'll move right along to the shocks that I'm using on this project. They are RC four-wheel drive 80mm scale shocks, dual spring. And let's see if I can't get in a little closer there. Alright, there we go. That's the part number. Once again, we'll leave it in the description down below. Had to custom make some shock hoops in the rear. I guess not really shock hoops, more like mounting brackets. Because my RPM shock hoops that I had on this truck before won't fit under my Rubicon body, so had to come up with something there. And they are just a simple L bracket, and I make them out of these Hillman brackets. I got a bunch of this kind of stuff laying around. You can get this at your local hardware store. Relatively inexpensive. They make many different shapes than this. I actually used another Hillman bracket to make my front panhard bar mount. Let's see if I can get it turned around here. Can't really see in there, but that is the bracket that I made from the Hillman stuff for my panhard bar. Now, in my previous video, you saw that I was using the SSD panhard mount. That is the SSD panhard bar that comes with it. So, you know, it works well with this setup. Nice strong link. Now, as far as my homemade links go, I use an angled RC four-wheel drive rod end on one end and just a straight Traxxas rod end on the other. The reason that I do this, let me get my handy dandy ruler in here, is it gives you a little bit of clearance. Not too much, but it does help out, and it looks better than bending links and stuff like that. I will be finishing the fab up on this off camera, show you guys everything about it later on. Right now, I just wanted to get into a few products that I have received. Once again, I use a lot of exclusive RC stuff. And this is what I received from Exclusive the other day. This is my 4.0 inline 6 motor to cover my electric motor on my transmission up here. Like I said, I'm going to do a full motor bay on this and everything. And that's pretty much it on where we're at with the Rubi Red build. Not going to make this video too much longer, guys, but I do have some shout outs that I want to do right now. I ordered some nicely 3D printed shop fluids from the guys over at the Creepy Crawlers Garage, and I received those the other day. I want to just really give those guys a big shout out, because I haven't opened this stuff yet, but from the looks of it, the print quality is fantastic. You get 4 little quarts of oil and then the big jug of the radiator coolant, which is pretty nice. Go over to Tandem C television on YouTube, or visit his website, which is tandemctelevision.weebly.com. I will also leave a description, or description down below about this. And another thing is, my beef patties came in. These are beef patties hubs from Beef Tubes. There's really no part number on this. You'll just have to go over to Beef Tubes and look it up. They are just 12mm hex, made to look like a brake rotor, and they just simply go on like regular hex would, front or rear. These, if I'm not mistaken, I believe these weigh like an ounce a piece or something. And yeah, I know about rotating mass and stuff like that, but this is a good, cheap, bolt-on way to get weight down low to your tires. So, just some products I wanted to give you some guys heads up on that I've received, and give you an update on my mock-up on the suspension. I will be back the next time. I really don't know what I'll be working on next. I've got so much to do on this project. It's sort of up in the air. May do a shop talk video next time, just depending on how far I do have the mock-up on this. once again, on my side sliders, I'm cutting them down. As you can see, that's just the rough cut. Haven't sanded anything. I'm going to have to take off a little bit right through here just to conform with the Rubicon body and get it a little bit more, you know, fitted for it. Probably have to round off some of this over here or something. No big deal. Dremel makes short work of ABS plastic. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap that up here. Hope you had a fantastic holiday season. Everything went well for you. I know it did for me. And once again, I want to thank the guys over at the Creepy Crawler Garage. They are doing some great stuff over there. Once again, Tandem C Television on YouTube, or tandemctelevision.weebly.com for his products. Please go check that out. Support him, guys. As always, if you think I deserve it, toss me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments in the comment section below, and I will see you on the flip side.